So to begin your registration process, you first have to go to conftool.com/CRCP2025 Barbados. The first thing you have to do is register as a new user, and that button can be found right here. There's going to be some information that you have to complete, and we're going to do this together. You fill out your organization, as well as your department, the title, and your first and last name. In this instance, we'll be using Jane Doe. The address, zip code, and the city. Now, this field you only complete if you are US, Canadian, or Australian citizen or living in this jurisdiction. In this instance, Jane Doe lives in Barbados, so her nationality, we include here, would be Barbadian. And her email address, and this has to be a working email address because this is the address that will be used to send notifications and updates from the conference. She does not require a visa invitation letter, and you have to accept the data privacy agreement after reading it. You have to check on that. And then we're going to go with a username and password. Username would be first name and last name. And the password that you want, you should be able to edit it to the password that you would prefer. And it says here, choose my own password. For this demonstration, the password would be Jane Doe 2025. And we confirm that Jane Doe 2025. And then you come to the very bottom here, submit, and begin with participant registration. Okay, so you can see here, your account has been established. So next time you visit the conference system, please use your username and password to log in. The next step requires you to select what will be your participant status. Jane Doe will be entering as a regular attendee, so she'll check on that. And in the event that she is a student, for instance, you would notice that there is a field that requires you to enter your student ID. If you are a postgraduate or a graduate student, that field would be required for you. Everything else comes in as a default because you would have entered that data when registering. So you then go to proceed to step 2. At step 2, you would notice that it has already indicated the price of a regular attendee. So you confirm that, and then you proceed to step 3 for payment details. So this price, remember, is the early bird price, and then after March 15th, it would revert to the regular price. All prices are quoted in US dollars. So the next thing is that you click use the address of the participant. So that is what Jane Doe would have completed. And then under method of payment, you also select that because we're going through this process in order to get an invoice from CRCP 2025. So proceed to step 4 to confirm registration. At this time, once the information is correct and you look through, you then confirm, stating I've read and understood the above terms of registration and payment and declare acceptance. You then click at the very bottom, confirm purchase. Okay. So it says here that your participation registration has been saved successfully. At this time, you should have received an email from ConfTool sending you the invoice for the amount that you would have selected based on your preferred participation status. You then go to your email address that you included in ConfTool in order to retrieve your invoice. So let's do that now. And we go to our email address. So you would have received two emails from ConfTool. The first indicating that you have registered and created a user account. The second one is a registration confirmation. When you click on the email that says registration confirmation, you will see that there is a direct link to the invoice. When you click on that direct link, you'll see that Jane Doe has been invoiced for $575 US to attend the conference. Right here is the invoice number that is very important for when you're making your payment. Take note of your invoice number. You can copy it. And at this time, you then go to the official conference website in order to make your payment. The official conference website is www.wearecampa.com/CRCP2025. When you scroll down to the section that deals with payments, you will see a variety of payment buttons. But because Jane Doe is an early bird registrant, she will be clicking the button that says Professional Early Bird Rate $575 US, and she'll click Buy Now. After you click Buy Now, you will notice a field that says Add Note. This field is very important because the note that you include is the invoice number that you would have received from CRCP 2025. After including your invoice number, you press Continue. And here you enter your information again, your full name, Jane Doe, her email address, and her telephone number. You continue. Billing address, you select the country. She's from Barbados. And you fill in the information as necessary. You press Continue. Now at this time, you will see a note saying, due to the selected payment options, the payment will be processed in Barbados dollars. The exchange rate is US $1 to Barbados $2. So it is $575 US or 1,150 Barbados dollars. At this stage, you enter your credit card information, expiration date, security code, and then you press Pay Now. You then go to your email address that you would have entered into the system, and you would also have received an email from the payment portal, specifically from the Barbados Society of Psychology, Figaro.com. And you would see this email or an email like it indicating how much money you would have paid, the customer name, transaction date, as well as your reference ID. This information is very important and you should keep it on file. After this stage is completed, your registration for the conference has been finalized. We hope that this video was helpful as you begin your registration process for CRCP 2025.